Well, the start of the new school year can be a big adjustment for any child, but for kids who have ADHD, maybe some sensory sensitivities, that transition can come with some extra challenges. So how can parents help their child feel prepared and help teachers understand what they need? Joining us with tips is Trish Crone. She's an occupational therapist with Shine Therapies. It's so great to have you here, Trish, and a really important topic. For parents whose kids are returning to school, what can they start doing now to make that transition back into the classroom a bit easier?
Yeah, a great thing to start immediately.
Yeah.
Is start adjusting your child's body clock. So moving bedtime, when we're gonna wake up, meals, start moving that towards the school schedule now. But do it in like 15 to 30-minute increments. So it's a gradual adjustment, not, hey, we gotta get up 4 hours early tomorrow.
Yes, yes. And then obviously you're trying to expect a positive response to the first day.
Yes.
When you do it that way, it doesn't matter who you are.
I was as an adult.
Yes, exactly. No, I can't do that. No. Yeah.
So yeah, that gradual
Baby steps.
adjustment.
Yes, it's great for everybody across the board. I agree. Okay, and for children though who might be going to school for the very first time, how can parents help them better prepare and then also make sure that their teachers are also ready for their child as well?
So a great thing would be have a visual schedule. Put their routine in a checklist form, but just a couple steps, not a big long list. So they kind of know what to predict and they have something that they can check. And then, 1 or 2 times before school starts, do like a rehearsal practice. So we get up,
a great idea.
Do the whole thing, you're gonna get dressed, and we're actually gonna go to school. I'm gonna drive to school or we're gonna walk to school. It helps so much with anxiety because it makes the routine feel familiar before you even get in.
Yes, and that they're prepared. They know what to expect, at least a portion of it, right? Helps them feel a little more in control and probably also helpful for the parent too.
Yeah.
To know that your child's gonna be that much more confident. Let's talk about kids on the spectrum though. What are some things that parents can communicate with teachers ahead of time that can make a really big difference for their student in the classroom?
Yeah, I would recommend doing a 1-page all about me.
Ooh.
And so that would include, here are my strengths, here's what I'm interested in. Also include, these are signs of when I start getting overwhelmed. Here's how I best communicate. And then also just strategies at home when I am feeling overwhelmed that have worked, that have helped me through it. And then one thing that's also helpful is what's one goal that the parent has for that first month of school?
I love that.
Yeah, so teachers just know.
Yeah, and then if there hasn't been an opportunity for the parent and the child to meet the teacher in advance, is that something that you strongly encourage the parent to go ahead and reach out now and try to set up?
Yes.
Like be proactive about it and maybe bring that one sheet with them to that meeting?
Yes, totally. And because I know everyone's schedule could get really busy before school, email before and see if you can even reach out to the teacher before through that way.
Okay, and I want to talk about teachers too. What are some things that teachers can do in the classroom to help children on the spectrum feel supported in their setting?
One thing is to make the classroom feel more predictable.
Okay.
So again, visual schedules, warning before anything changes. Some kids, sometimes we assume we told the classroom you've got 5 more minutes, but some kids need a little bit more of a personal touch just to make sure that they've heard it.
Yeah.
Another thing is always focus on regulation before redirecting.
Okay.
So if someone's having a meltdown or having a bad time, this goes for parents too, just make sure that we are using fewer words, lowering our voice, and then focusing just on that next step.
Okay, so the regulation first, because you and I have talked many times, right, on Mom Matters and just here on the show about the importance of being aware when your child's in a red zone. No matter what you say to them, no matter the direction you give them, they're not going to hear it. It's not going to land, and that's for any child, right?
Yes.
Doesn't matter if they're on the spectrum or not. That's just for any person, really. So working on that regulation. Then when you're in a good spot, talk about the next step. So important to know. Okay, so Trish, where can our viewers go so they can get more advice from you? You are such an excellent resource for so many parts, for neurodivergent children, for parents trying to parent in that space, and just for life in general.
Well, thank you for having me on. You can reach me at timetoshinetherapies.com.
Wonderful, Trish. Thank you so much. And everyone at home, we certainly hope that you've gotten what you need to start the school year off right here on the special edition of Idaho Today. And if you want to relive any of our conversations, double check those resources. You can find them by going to our Facebook and Instagram pages. You can also find us online at katvb.com/idaho-today. And you can rewatch us again on streaming as well on KTVB+. Well, I'll see you back here tomorrow at 12:30 for Idaho Today. Take care. Bye.